Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. Today's makeup tutorial is inspired by Deepika Padukone's this makeup look. This is a soft glam makeup look that you can wear with ethnic dresses. You can wear it to wedding functions, any cultural events, to anywhere basically where you want to look good but do not want to look like wearing a lot of makeup. Then you should definitely watch this makeup tutorial and try this look by your own. So let's show you step by step how I did this makeup. The first step of applying makeup is always putting a good moisturizer on your skin to protect it from getting dried after applying makeup. So use a moisturizer which suits you the best. In the next step, because Deepika has a very nice glow going on her face, I'm using a illuminating primer. This one is from Swiss Beauty. And I'm applying it only on the center because that is the area I want to make it look glowing. In the third step, I'll be applying a foundation to create my base. Here I'm taking a satin finish foundation from e.l.f. It is not drying and not very much dewy. Just the name says it gives a really nice satin finish. I feel like nowadays we do not really prefer to apply a very drying, very matte kind of a foundation. We prefer to have a little bit of glow on the face after applying foundation, but a dewy foundation will not be a good choice for summer. So this kind of satin finish foundation are really good for summer or for any season because they look really natural and they do not make the face look dry or super dewy. Now to color correct or neutralize some areas of my face, I'm using this peachy color corrector from Inside Cosmetics, and this is a really good one. You'll hear me saying this in most of my videos because I use this really often and it really helps covering those dark areas in the corners of the eyes, on the sides of my nose, sides of my mouth. It also reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles on my face. But in the next step, I'm applying a highlighting concealer, and this one is from Wet n Wild, and this is also one of my favorite concealers. It does the work really nicely of brightening some areas of my face. And for this look, for Deepika's look, it is very essential to brighten up the center of the face because she has a really nice glow on the center of her face. I'm blending it with the help of my damp sponge. This is actually a little bit thinner in consistency than the corrector. The corrector I used before cannot be blended with a sponge because it was thick and like a cream. So I had to use a brush, but with this concealer, a sponge will do. Why I'm explaining this is because it is very important to use the right tool for the right product. Blending is everything in makeup, so a right tool for the right product will give you very soft blending. In the next step, I'm applying a loose powder to set the areas where I applied concealer. This translucent powder from Sugar Cosmetics is a really nice product. If you do not want to add any more coverage, you can just use this translucent powder and set your face without making it dry. Once my base is done and set, I'm focusing on the eyebrows and I'm applying a eyebrow wax from Swiss Beauty. I'm using this product to make my brows look thick and fluffy, and also it will maintain the shape of my brows for a very long time. Now coming to the eye makeup, to achieve Deepika's metallic brown eyelid color, I'm using this pencil from Rimmel. This is their Scandalized Kohl eye pencil. This is smudge proof and waterproof, but you can smudge it as soon as you apply. Once it's set, it's not gonna move from there. So while working with these sort of pencils, you need to work faster. But here I really wish that the pencil was a little bit thick, like a lip crayon. It will be very easy then. With a tiny pencil point, it is difficult to cover the entire lid. Now I'm smudging it with a brush. It was a dense brush. A fluffy brush won't work for smudging. Once I'm done with that, I'm using the same pencil to color my lower lash line. Initially, I applied a very little amount of this pencil just to see how it looks, but later on, I will definitely thicken the lower lash line. Now comes to the powder eyeshadow, and I'm taking a very orange shade to apply as my transition shade at the very top part of my eyelid. Then with a small dense brush, I'm building up my crease line. I repeated the same steps for a couple of times to get that pigmented but diffused look. Then I realized that Deepika has a little bit of black in her waterline, so I'm applying a black kohl kajal, and then I also applied a little bit on the upper lash line and smudging it with a black eyeshadow. Smudging this line with a powder eyeshadow will definitely give you a different kind of look rather than just applying the black kohl kajal. So here you see that, as I mentioned before, I want to thicken this lower lash line with the same brown bronzy pencil. I thickened it, and I'm also not forgetting to smudge it out. Finally, I applied some of that orange shade on the lower lash line as well to have a nice diffuse transition. For mascara, I'm using the Sugar Lash Bomb mascara. This is a really good washable mascara. It gives nice volume and length. The next thing I'm applying is a PAC brow cream. It is in the shade Cheddar Cream and it's a grayish brown shade. Perfect for those who have really black hair. Because this color matches to my eyebrow hair, it looks really natural when I apply this brow cream. Finally, with a very small eyeliner brush, I'm using the same concealer I used before to clean up the size of my brows. This is a step that you can follow if you want your brows to look very defined. When my makeup is finished, I'm moving on with my face makeup, and I'm using this bronzer from Wet n Wild. This bronzer suits my Indian medium skin tone really nicely. It's not a very cool bronzer, not a very warm bronzer. It's just in between and looks really flattering on my skin. Deepika has a really nice slim nose, so to make my nose looks like her, I am contouring with my fingers. Contouring your nose with your two little fingers is the easiest way to get straight lines, and it will help your nose look slim and high. Now I'm applying Sugar's Mini Blush in the shade Peach, and this is a really soft blush color because Deepika doesn't seem to have a very dark or very bright sort of a blush color, so I'm using this shade to add a little bit of color to my cheekbones. Finally, applying highlighter, and it is also from Sugar. This highlighter gives a really nice creamy highlighting effect without making the skin look dry. For my lip color, I didn't have the exact same lip color that Deepika is wearing, but I had this lip color from L'Oreal and the shade is I Amaze, and this is an orange shade, but it's a dark one. So to lighten it up, I am just smudging the lip color on my lips. I'm not applying it very opaque. And this is the final look. This is the look that I created inspired by one of Deepika's beautiful makeup looks. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I did creating this look. I also hope you create this look for any party or any evening function because this is a very easy look, can be created very easily and looks really nice and chic. So that is all for today's video. Hope to see you in my next video. Till then, bye.